got some cans, grab your cans. Beautiful. All right, into our roll downs. So bringing your chin to chest, round through the spine, coming all the way down. Let's do a little half lift here, straightening out the spine. Relax back down, restack back up tall, arms up and overhead. Butterfly those arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine, coming all the way down. Halfway lift, relax back down, restack back up tall, arms up and overhead. Beautiful, let's keep going here. We'll do 3 more. Half lift. With that straightening out of the spine, we're going to push our chest out, draw the shoulder blades together, relax back down, then restack back up tall, arms up and overhead. 2 more. Half lift. Relax back down and restack back up tall. 1 more here. Beautiful, and last one, all the way up, and then butterfly those hands back down by your side. All right, we're gonna go into our twist now. So arms come out to a T, palms facing down. We're going to twist to one side and then twist to the other side. Now our gaze always follows the fingertips that go behind. We twist and twist, twist and twist. Now, if you'd like to add in your pulse, we twist, release, and pulse. Back the other way, release and pulse. Release and pulse. Beautiful. Let's go for 4. Each side. 3. 2. And last ones, each side. Once you're done, drop those hands back down by your side. Beautiful. We're going to take a step out now. So if I was standing, I know you can't quite see my mat fully here, but if I was standing this way on my mat, my feet will be on either side. Okay, so roughly about that distance. Arms out to a T. Right hand is going to come down and saw off the left ankle just once. So we bring our hand past the ankle and then back up. And switch. Back up. Now if you can't get to the ankle, don't stress. Anywhere you're getting that arm to is perfectly fine. Just getting that body warmed up here. Now, the hand that comes back behind, we're going to flip our palm and face towards the camera. And 5. 4. 3 more each side. 2. And last ones each side. Beautiful. Drop those hands back down. Give those shoulders a nice little roll out. We're going to grab our weights. So, or our cans, whatever you've got today. I'm going to do the old cans. Now, we're going to bring our heels together, feet apart. So we're going to do our frog leg squat. Now, with our frog leg squat, when we lift, we're going to lift the hands overhead. So we come back down and then pushing up, down, pushing up. Beautiful. That's it. Let's keep going here. For 5. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. All right, feet come into a parallel position. So they're facing straight forward. Our hands are going to be down by our side. We're going to squat down. As we lift the arms out to a T. Coming back down. Lift, arms out to a T. Beautiful. That's it. Keep going here. Lift. And back down. Lift and back down. Whew, I'm getting to sweat up already. I'm going to open the door a little bit. All right, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Dropping back down. Beautiful. All right, wide leg squat now. So bringing your legs out wide. Just leave your hands into your chest here. We're going to drop down into our squat and come back up. Into our squat, back up. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3. Now when we get to our last one, we're going to hold that squat. 2. And last one, come down and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Now we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Beautiful. Give those legs a shake out. Whew. All right. Pop those weights down to the side. We're going to work our way down to the mat. I just need to adjust my camera. So coming to the end of your mat, so you've got room in front of you. We're going to bring our chin to chest. Round through the spine as we want to get our hands to the mat. Now, if you need to bend your knees to get your hands there, go for it. Walk those hands out into a plank. We'll just cycle the legs while we're here. So drop one knee in, drop the opposite heel, and switch. And switch. And switch. So we'll bring one knee in, and the other heel goes down towards the mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last ones. Gently drop those knees down, untuck the toes into child's pose. Take a nice long stretch here, reaching those fingertips as far forward as you can. Taking a little breather for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to be moving into our happy cat, angry cat, but we're going to move through it, okay? So we lift up into angry cat, we change to happy cat, we sink back to child's pose. So we lift, looking through to the knees, rounding the spine up, then we look up towards the ceiling as we sink back down. Chin to chest as we come up, looking up to the ceiling as we go back down. So we're just moving through angry cat as we come up, so we've got that rounded spine, and then happy cat as we sink back down. And then just find your own pace and your own rhythm. Beautiful, rounding that spine, and then change to happy cat, sink back down. Now next time you lift into angry cat, let's really push our hands through the mat, pushing our upper back up to the ceiling. And then drop that tummy down, looking up, sink back down. Round that spine, pushing the line of where your bra strap will be up towards the ceiling. For 3, 2 more. And last one. Lift. Happy cat, sinking right back down into your child's pose. All right, we're going to lift up onto all fours and just do a bit of a wrist stretch. So tucking the toes under. We're going to hinge our bum back to our heels and then forward, coming over the wrists. Bum back to the heels and forward over the wrists. So we don't want this to be painful, but we just want to start getting a little bit more movement happening through the wrists. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Untucking the toes, pushing back into child's pose. We're coming into swan now. So we place one hand on top of the other. Now, if you'd like to start low down on your knees, and once you feel like you've got your balance, you can come up high, and I will demonstrate both. We're going to drag those hands towards our knees as we round the spine. We come up, arms out to a T, look up to the ceiling. Big butterfly with those hands as we dive back down into the pond. If we want to come up high on the knees, same thing. We drag the hands towards our knees, rounding that spine. Then we lift up, looking up to the ceiling, and then big dive back down into the pond, and we slide those hands forward. We really sink right into that child's pose position, and then we come back up. Big dive back down, sliding those hands forward. Beautiful, that's it. Looking right up to the ceiling as you come out to the T. So we're getting as much range of motion through our spine as we can. So as we come up, we're rounding that spine like we would be in an angry cat. And then as we lift those arms out to a T, we're like we're in a happy cat. And dive back down. Let's do 3 more here. Beautiful. And we'll do one more. Coming all the way up, arms out to a T, and then dive back down into the pond. Sliding those hands forward, then separating them back, reaching those fingertips as far forward as you can. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's grab hold of our hands or our weights, one in each hand. Now, for these ones, we're going to face our palms to the front. Okay, so we're sitting down on our heels. We're going to lift as we lift the arms up in front and then drop back down. Lift and back down. Lift and back down. Beautiful, that's it. Lift and back down. Lift and back down. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, come back down. All right, now we're going to do these again, but we're going to do them a little bit differently. So we lift up, we bring the arms out to the T, back to center, and then drop back down. Lift, out, in, down. Lift, out, in, down. Lift, out, in, down. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and last one, lift, out, in, back down. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to work on our triceps. So you have 2 options here. You can stay with your bum down on your heels or come up onto your knees. Lift the arms up to the ceiling, and we're going to try and keep our neck in line with our spine here, okay? So what we don't want to do is drop our chin to chest. We want to just keep our head in line. Arms up to the ceiling, we drop the hands back behind the head, and then lift. Back behind the head, and lift. So you can either stay low on the knees or come up high. Hands behind the head, lift. Back down. Lift, back down. Now at any stage, if the cans get too much, we can ditch the cans and just make the triangle shape with the hands, and then we go up and down. All right, let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Bring those arms back down. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll out here. Whew. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to ditch one can. So we're just going to keep one can in let's put it in our right hand, which means our right leg is going to go long. Okay, so we come up onto our knees, can is in the right hand, right leg is long. Left hand comes down to the mat, and our arm comes over. Okay, now from here, we're going to try and bring our elbow towards our knee. And then back out long. Elbow to knee, back out long. Elbow to knee, back out long. Now to make this a little bit more challenging, if you would like to take it, you can lift your leg up into space and keep going that way and not touch the toes down to the mat. Just see the difference that makes. Beautiful, that's it. Doing really well here. All right, we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop back down. Beautiful work. Take a little breather, roll out the wrist if you need to, and then we will do the other side. So weight is going to go into the left hand, which means the left leg is going to go long. Right arm comes down, up and over. From here, elbow to knee, back out long. Elbow to knee, back out long. And again, if you would like to take that extra, you're just going to lift the leg up into space and continue. Okay, both are going to work. Breathing through it. That's it, doing really well. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. Drop back down. Pop that weight down for a moment. Give those wrists a little bit of a roll out. Whew. All right. Let's come down onto our back. So we will grab both of our weights again. Coming down onto our back, leaving our feet planted into the mat. Now, we're bringing our arms back behind. This is our start and our end position. Now, keep in mind where your feet are. It's going to determine how challenging it is for you to get up. So, the closer your heels are to your bum, the more challenging it's going to be. Having your feet further away just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so, and just find your sweet spot with this one, all right? Let's lift the arms straight up to the ceiling. Chin to chest, we're going to sit up. And then as we come back down, we're going to round those arms around. So we're going to draw a circle. Have a play around with it first. So lift up, chin to chest, sitting up. That's right, Kim. Try one more, and then I'm going to give you an adjustment if you need it. Even take your feet a little bit further away. That's it. And then bring those arms up, chin to chest, sitting up. Yes, beautiful. All right, awesome. Let's circle those arms back at the base. Lifting up, chin to chest, sitting up. That's it, doing well. And circle those arms back down. All right, so just find your own pace and your own rhythm with these ones. We're doing a circle at the base, and in about 30 seconds, we're going to reverse it. Swing those arms back at the bottom. Lift, chin to chest, sitting up, and circle. Beautiful. That's it. Doing really well, Kira. Love it. Sitting up and circle as you come back down. All right, let's do one more here, and then we're going to reverse. And circle. All right, so back to our start and end position. We're going to circle first with the arms. Now, as we start to bring the weights together, our hands together, we're bringing our chin to chest. We're going to sit up. Now, from here, as we come back down, our hands come up to the ceiling and back behind. So we circle, sit up, back and behind. Beautiful. Let's go. Circle, sitting up, and back. Beautiful. That's it. These are pretty challenging on the old abs. They're definitely not easy. All right, let's do 30 seconds longer, and then we're going to move into something else and give the abs a little bit of a rest. Now, as we come up, we're going to peel our t-shirt up off the mat, and as we come back down, we're laying our t-shirt all the way back down onto the mat. Beautiful. All right, let's do 2 more here. Circle, sitting up, back down, arms back and behind. Last one. And then bring those hands back down by your side. Like to give those knees a nice little rock side to side, or you can hug your knees into your chest, whatever you feel like you need right now. All right, we're going to move into a bit of side work, so we're going to give the abs a little rest. So just rolling over to face the camera, doesn't matter which side you start with. We're going to start by either supporting our head with our hand, or you can drop your head down onto your arm, whatever you find most comfortable here, okay? Now, we're going to work that top leg. So what we want to do is keep a bend in the bottom leg and take the top leg long. Now, from here, if you would like to take the bottom leg long as well, just point it to the front corner of your mat so you're making an angle with your body. If you find that you're doing that and you're going to fall over, just get that bottom leg bent again. Now, if you would like to use your weight today, totally optional, we're going to just pop it on the outside of our thigh. Okay, from here, we definitely are going to need to hold it there. We're going to lift the leg up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, at any stage, if the weight gets annoying through these next lot of exercises, just ditch it, okay? It only adds a little bit of resistance coming up and down, up and down. All right, we've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg back down. So, top foot is going to come behind the bottom leg. Now, if you would like to add that weight onto the inner thigh, go for it. We're going to put our toes into our ballerina toes position. So pointing them and lift and lower the leg. Lift and lower. Beautiful. That's it. Lift and lower. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex those toes up towards your nose. Let's go again. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. Nice work. All right, we're going into our clams now. So we're going to come up onto our forearm. Now with our forearm, we just want to make sure that our elbow is pretty much under our shoulder. If you would like to add on the weight, we're popping it onto that outer thigh. We're going to leave our feet on the floor for this one, gluing the heels together with super glue. Open and close the knees. Open and close. Beautiful. All right, keep going here. We're going to go for about 45 seconds in total. Lift and lower. Now, Kira, if you wanted to make this a little bit more challenging with the weight, you can always just put a little bit of pressure onto that can and you feel it. Lift and lower. That's it. Keep going here. We've got 20 seconds to go. Hopefully you're starting to feel this in the glutes now. Breathing through it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. Give that glute a little bit of a smack if it needs it. All right, now we're going to take the legs long. Okay, what we want to do is then take our top foot and place it in front of the bottom foot. Now you can use your weight or you can choose not to for this one. If you're not using your weight, you can leave your hand in front if you feel like you need the balance and support, or pop that hand on your hip. We're going to lift the hips up and then back down. Lift and lower. If you're using that weight, that comes onto that outer thigh. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Beautiful, that's it. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No worries. Drop back down. No worries, Kira. Just take a little breather in these ones. All right, we're going to swap sides and do the other side now. So let's roll over. You can either just turn to the other side or flip to face the camera. All right, now you've got your two options: to support your head with your hand or drop your head down onto your arm. If you'd like to keep that bottom leg bent, go for it, or take it out long. We're going to lift up and down with that top leg. Up and down. Up and down. Beautiful, that's it. Up and down. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. Top foot comes behind, and then we're going to place that weight onto our inner thigh if you would like to. Okay? From here, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's flex those toes up towards our nose. And we keep going. Up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. All right, from here, we're going to sit up onto our forearm, making sure our elbow is under our shoulder. We keep a nice bend in those knees, keeping your feet on the floor, heels glued together. If you would like that weight, you're just going to pop it on your outer thigh, and we lift and lower the knee. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And if you want to make that a little bit more challenging, we're just going to apply that bit of pressure into the weight. Open and close. Beautiful. Keep going here. Doing well. We've got 30 seconds to go. Breathing through it. We're almost there. We've got 15 seconds left. and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. Give that glute a smack out if it needs it. All right, from here, we're going to take both legs long, take the top leg in front. From here, hand on your hip, we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower those hips. Beautiful. From here, Kira, if you want to push back into child's pose, that's where we're going to move to next. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down, we're going to roll over onto our front, hands into the mat, pushing back into child's pose, taking a nice long... And then we're going to do a bit of donkey kick, okay? So we're not going to use the weights for these ones. Just popping those cans aside. We're going to lift back up onto our hands and knees. Now, at any stage, if your wrists are really giving you bother here, you can always jump down onto your forearms. Okay, right leg to begin with. Keeping your knee bent in the same position, we lift the leg up. And then we kick back down. Lift, kick, back down. Lift, kick, back down. Lift and kick, back down. Beautiful, that's it. So we get that kick right at the top. Lift and kick, back down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful, let's swap sides. So left leg, keep that knee bent. Lift and kick, back down. 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 Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. We want to keep that knee bent for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Pushing back into your child's pose. Take a nice long stretch. Take a little breather. All right, we're going to work our way back over onto our back. So cross those feet over, walk the hands back, flip over onto your bum, or however you want to get there is fine. Just making sure you've got room behind you. We'll also grab our weights. So back down onto our back. Okay, so actually, we're just going to ditch one weight. So our weight is going to be in our left hand, which means our right leg comes into tabletop. So weight in left hand, right leg in tabletop. We're going to bring our other arm, our free hand, behind our head. We take the arm and leg long, and then come back up to center. Arm and leg long, back up to center. Arm and leg long, beautiful, that's it, and then back to center. Long, back to center. Beautiful. Now, if you wanted to take the next level up, you could bring both legs into tabletop and just continue to move the right leg. That is absolutely optional. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to add in our crunch. So take the arm and leg long, and then we're going to bring our weight to the outside of our right hip and do a little bit of a half sit-up. And then we go back out long. Weight to the outside of the right hip, back out long. Beautiful. That's it, Kim. Perfect. Nice, Kira. Out long. And crunch. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. Let's swap sides. So pop that weight into your right hand. Left hand comes behind your head. Left leg up into tabletop. Arm and leg long, back to center. Long, back to center. All right, so as usual, I get my timely reminder to let everybody know that hip clicking is a very normal thing to happen. And I get reminded on this one because my hip clicks like crazy. As long as it's not a painful click, then it is a very normal thing to happen. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now we're going to add in our crunch. So take the arm and leg long. As we come back in, weight goes to the outside of the left hip. Back out long. Outside of the left hip. Back out long. Out. Beautiful. That's it. We're doing that little sit-up as that hand comes over. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Dropping back down. Pop that weight down. Rock those knees side to side. Or pull the knees into your chest, whatever you feel like you need. Okay. We're going to do some bridges. And then we'll do our hundreds, and then we'll get into our pull down, okay? Now, our bridges, we're going to do some like push-up actions with our hands. So we're going to start with that first. Bring your elbows down to the mat. Weights are facing up to the ceiling. We're going to push the hands out and then drop them back down. So if we were on our stomach, we'd be doing push-ups with our hands. Okay. Now what we're going to do, next time we push the hands up, we're going to lift the hips up at the same time. So we're going to lift those hips up. And then drop back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And lower. Lift and lower. We've got 7, 6. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Pushing the hips up. Squeeze the glutes. Get those hips as high up to the ceiling as you can. For 4, 3. On our last one, we're going to hold the hips up. 2. Last one, hold the hips up high, squeeze those glutes. Let's keep our hands faced up to the ceiling. We're going to drop the hips halfway down and pulse up. Halfway pulse up for 10, 9, 8. That's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rolling back down. Bring those hands back down, rocking those knees. All right, hundreds times. So I will talk you guys through it because Kim's new to this class, so probably haven't maybe not done the hundreds before. We've got 4 different options for our hundreds, and I'll demonstrate all of them. So number 1 is we bring our chin to chest, we leave our feet flat on the mat, and we're going to be doing 100 pulses of the arms. Okay, number 2 is we lift both legs up into tabletop, pulsing those arms. Number 3 is we lift the legs up to the ceiling. Continue to pulse the arms. And number 4 is we lower the legs down as low as we can without causing an arch in our spine. So what we want to do is not be able to get our hand under our lower back. So the higher you take the legs, the less chance there is that you get that arch. So throughout the hundreds, if you can stick to one, awesome, stick to one. But if you want to move through even all 4 of them, awesome as well, do that. So I will let you know when we're halfway and we've got 10 to go. The other thing I want to say as well is with your chin to chest, when you first start doing a lot of this, your neck can get quite sore. So at any stage, if you do need to rest your head down onto the mat, you can continue here. But I try to encourage everyone to bring their chin to chest as much as possible because we're trying to strengthen those neck muscles at the same time. Okay, so I'll count down from 5 and we'll jump into it. Getting set up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're halfway. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Have a breather. Rock those knees, hug them into your chest, whatever you need to do. That is the hundreds, and that is the very first exercise that Joseph Pilates, the guy that created Pilates, taught. That was the very first thing I learned, and I was like, what the fuck have I got myself into? It's horrendous. All right, let's get into our cool down. So we're going to come over onto our hands and knees. So just flip over onto the hands and knees, pushing back into your child's pose. Take a nice long stretch here. Reaching those fingertips as far forward as you can, pushing your bum down towards your heels. All right, we're going to lift up into our angry cat and through to our cobra. If you feel like those abs need a nice stretch, you can always sink into the cobra for a little while before moving back through your angry cat, back into child's pose. Lifting up, rounding that spine, then drop the waistband, look up to the ceiling. Rounding through angry cat, back into child's pose. So just find your own pace and your own rhythm. If you wanted to focus on the breath work through this one, we breathe in through angry cat, out through child's pose and cobra. In through angry cat, out through child's pose and cobra. All right, we'll go for 30 seconds here. It's really pushing that upper back up to the ceiling through your angry cat. All right, we'll make this our last one. We'll all meet back in child's pose. Once you're back in child's pose, just sinking right down here. We're going to move into our pigeon from here. So we're going to lift up, tucking the toes, push the bum up to the ceiling. Let's drop our left knee down in between our hands. Then we drop our back knee, untuck the back toes, and we slide down into our preferred position. So whether that's hands, forearms, head, or body down onto the mat. And we'll do 60 seconds here. So with each breath out, we're going to sink deeper into that hip. It's allowing your body to become a bit heavier with each breath out, sinking deeper down towards the mat. We'll hold for another 20 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing those hands into the mat. If you're coming through pike lifts, tuck the back toes, lift your bum up to the ceiling. You can come back to all fours if you'd like to as well. And then drop the right knee down in between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Beautiful, that's it. And again, just sliding down into your preferred position. With each breath out, we're sinking deeper into that hip. Allowing your body to become a bit heavier, sinking further down towards the ground. Hold for another 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing the hands into the mat. Either come back to all fours or come back up into a pike. If you're coming back to all fours, now tuck the toes and lift up into a pike. Okay? So we're all going to end back up here. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. If you need to bend the knees, and then slowly restack the spine all the way back up tall. Lifting the arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms back down, chin to chest, round through the spine. We're coming all the way down. We're going to finish off with some swings here. So once we get our hands down towards the mat, we're going to take a nice bend in those knees. We're going to bring the arms back behind, and we're going to swing as we stand up, and then swing those arms as you come back down, taking a deep bend in the knees each time. Deep bend in the knees. For 3, 2, and last one, all the way down. And as we come back up, we're going to do some big butterflies with those arms. A few times in one direction and then back the other direction. And we are all done.